Are you interested in staying long-term in Thailand? If so, this video is for you. Today we will cover 3 of the most popular common types of visa options to stay in Thailand and talk about the potential advantages or disadvantages to each one. 2 of the options that we will discuss today have a minimum age requirement and thus are suitable for those looking to retire abroad. And the other option that we'll talk about has no minimum age requirement. After visiting the land of smiles myself, I've got to say that Thailand is so cool. You'll get to experience a vibrant culture, great affordability, and some mesmerizing natural beauty. First and foremost, friends, I want to say thank you so very much for being here. I love the community that we have here, where people share different points of view and experiences of living abroad. As always, if you find the information in this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe for more updates and details about living and retiring abroad. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's jump into option number 1, which is the non-immigrant O visa. This visa type is a very popular choice for retired expats living in Thailand. The minimum age to apply is 50 years old, and the visa duration, it's initially for 90 days with the option to extend up to 1 year. I mean, it's definitely not as long as some other Southeast Asian retirement visas out there, but don't let that get you down, because with the non-immigrant O visa, you have the perk of unlimited renewals. Woohoo! Of course, you'll still need to continue meeting visa criteria, and something awesome about renewals is that it can be completed while you are still in Thailand. So you don't have to leave the country and come back, which would be super bothersome. Another thing to note is that if you want to leave Thailand temporarily, you'll want to obtain a re-entry permit before leaving the country. So that's just something important to remember. Let's talk now about financial requirements for this visa type. There are technically 3 different ways to qualify. Let's go over those now. You need to either, number 1, have a security deposit of 800,000 Thai baht that will be transferred to a Thai bank account. Proof of funds must be provided, but the actual transfer of funds may not need to happen until after you arrive in Thailand. The second option is to have a stable monthly income of at least 65,000 baht. Or there is one other option. The third option is to have a combination of the first 2. What this means is that your security deposit and annual income, not monthly income, annual income, must total 800,000 Thai baht. Some other documents may be requested, but a big pro is that the visa application and requirements are very straightforward. Plus, it's quite affordable too. A potential downside is that employment is prohibited, and I could see how many people may find the 90-day reporting to be bothersome, which is where you need to inform the immigration office of your current address each 90 days. But you don't have to do it in person and can easily complete it by mail or online. Overall, this non-immigrant O visa is a very solid visa option for the average person over the age of 50 wanting to settle down in Thailand. So yes, there are a couple of other non-immigrant visa options, such as the O-A and the O-X. Since they are less common and a little more tedious, I won't go into them in too much detail. In a nutshell, the non-immigrant OA application needs many more supporting documents and health insurance with specific coverage amounts. The trade-off is that you don't have that initial 90 days at the beginning to extend, but instead you get a full 1-year visa at the beginning. For the non-immigrant OX, there is a much higher financial requirement, 3 million Thai baht to be exact, or a fixed deposit of 1.8 million Thai baht and an annual income of 1.2 million baht. Plus, you must be from a country on an approved list. This visa type has a 5-year duration, yes, but an annual examination is required to make sure you're still following all requirements. Please drop a comment if you'd like to see a separate video going over more details about the OX and OA types. Alright, now let's talk about the next common Thailand visa type, which is more for well-off individuals over the age of 50. This is the LTR visa. So you may have heard this already, but there are technically 4 different LTR categories. Wealthy global citizens, which is for those with significant assets who want to invest in Thailand. Wealthy pensioners, for people with decent income and assets. Work from home, for individuals that work for a publicly traded overseas company. And highly skilled professionals, which, as it sounds, options is for experts in specific industries in Thailand. For the purpose of this video, we will focus on the popular Wealthy Pensioners LTR visa type. The biggest benefit, friends, is that it is a 5-year multiple entry permit that can be renewed for a total of 10 whopping years. You also have access to immigration fast tracking services upon arrival and only need to do annual reporting versus the 90-day reporting. Okay, this next benefit may be just as good, if not better, than the first one I mentioned, and that is that foreign sourced income is tax exempt. That is pretty awesome. To qualify for the LTR Wealthy Pensioner visa, similar to the non-immigration O visa, you must be at least 50 years old, but the financial requirements are much higher. Applicants must have 80,000 US dollars, not Thai baht, of annual stable passive income, or if your income is under $80,000 and over $40,000, you can still qualify if you also invest 250,000 US dollars in Thai government bonds, real estate, or foreign direct investments. Additionally, you must either have health insurance with $50,000 of coverage or Social Security benefits ensuring proper hospitalization and medical treatment in Thailand, or, this is the last or, a 100,000 US dollar deposit in a Thai bank account. So 3 different options or methods to satisfy this criteria. And don't forget the one-time fee of 50,000 Thai baht. So for the LRT, there are many perks and benefits that come along with it, but it still may feel out of reach for those that don't have enough passive income and assets. Also, there's the 50-year age requirement. So let's touch on the third most common visa option to stay in Thailand, which does not have a minimum age requirement. Option number 3 is the Elite Visa, or otherwise known as the Privilege Card. It's popular because it's very straightforward. You just pay a membership fee and get access to a host of perks, and depending on the level or type that you apply for, the duration could last up to 20 years. But of course, the longer the duration, the more expensive that it will become. So let's explore that, shall we? What the costs and requirements look like per Elite Visa category, which is split up into Bronze, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, and Reserve. By the time this video goes live, the Bronze level will actually have been discontinued, with applicants not being accepted after June 30th of 2025. It was a 5-year membership and cost 650,000 Thai baht, the most affordable out of all the categories. But unfortunately, friends, it's not available at this point in time. But instead of dwelling on the fact that it's unavailable, let's focus on what is currently available to you. Up next is the Gold membership with a validity of 5 years. The cost is higher than the Bronze level at 900,000 Thai baht and comes with 20 privilege points. These are awarded each year and can be redeemed for various loyalty programs or for different perks and amenities. Next is the Platinum membership with a validity of 10 years. Keep in mind, it's a 5-year multiple entry visa that can be renewed for another 10 years. The cost, as you probably have guessed, has also risen to 1.5 million baht and 35 privilege points per year. Then there's the Diamond membership, which is for 15-year duration. Similar to the Platinum, it is initially a 5-year multiple entry permit that can be renewed but twice for a total of 15 years. The cost is 1 million higher than Platinum at 2.5 million baht. 55 privilege points awarded per year for this one. Last but not least, there is the Reserve membership with a validity of 20 years. It is a 5-year multiple entry permit that can then be renewed 3 more times. But the catch here, friends, is that you must be invited into the program. If that happens, you then must pay the membership fee, which is a whopping 5 million baht, and the privilege points granted per year are 120. So the Thai Elite visas are attractive because it's essentially a pay once and live in Thailand membership. There is no minimum age requirement and no annual fee either. So it may be suitable for those younger individuals with some cash that could always upgrade to the LTR or non-immigrant O visa types once they are 50 years old. A potential downside though is that it can become very costly the higher up in level that you want to go. After hearing about these 3 popular visa options to live and or retire in Thailand, which one stands out to you and why? Please let us know in the comment section your thoughts and or experiences. We have a growing community here on this channel and your insights are valued. Alright friends, to not miss out on new fresh content to come soon, please subscribe and I will catch you in the next one.